Answer the question, Brad. Get this going, Brad.
37 points, 15 rebounds. Please disregard Brad Turner there. You had it going from start to finish tonight.
Must-win game for us. Standings, get to 500. Tough team on the other side. Play well, play fast. But we had to come out and, get this game. And we came out, all cylinders defensively, offensively, just playing extremely well. And, guys stepped up big tonight, especially Lonnie, not playing and then coming in and giving us a huge 20 off the bench, making the right plays. So, game ball definitely goes to him.
You're at 500. It's not what the franchise typically celebrates, but when you think about the grind after starting out 2-10, does that mean something?
Yeah. Got to 500 now. It's time to get on the other side. Have more wins than losses. So start Sunday. Got opportunity to be a game above 500 Sunday against a good Bulls team. We know that Pat's going to have them, wired up. So it's going to be a fun game. But we got a chance to, to play them and go above 500 first time this year.
What does it mean for the context of a season to have Lonnie be a starter, fall out of the rotation? You guys are missing D'Lo tonight. He steps right in. What does it do for the group confidence and everybody you share the locker room?
True professional. All our guys, if they play or not, play a lot of minutes, start, then go to the bench, start, then don't play. Good energy, good vibes, no matter what, cheering for their teammates. Lonnie goes in after games. If you don't play, go to the gym, get shots, constantly, staying ready. And the old saying, stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So, he's been locked in on his game, when his number's called, and it was called tonight. And he stepped up, played well.
After the game was over, I saw you go up and you talked to him for a little while, pat him on the chest. What made you decide to do that?
I do it. Yeah, there's no reason. We don't win this game without him. He comes in playing well and just, I never been through it, where I'm playing and then, get benched, whatever. But, I can just only imagine how I mess with the mind, to be, mentally strong to, Dave said go from a starter, move to the bench, don't play, then come in, play big minutes, help the team win. You got to be a strong-minded individual for that. And so I just wanted to let him know, in the moment, how professional he is and, constantly staying ready.
AD, you've had these scoring runs recently, and, sometimes your jumper's going, sometimes the turnaround's going, but when you're able to dunk, really, get in on guys and finish over them, is that a different kind of feeling when you get in that rhythm and you're really showing out with your physicality?
I just get what the game, take what the game gives me. They didn't really have no rim protection, so once you get, a lot of stuff at the rim, they're pretty small. Want to get a lot of offensive rebounds, just crash the glass. Every game is different. Maybe against, bigger guys, B, Jokic, Steven Adams might be a jump shot game. But just reading each game, knowing the personnel, and then attacking from each point that gives me an advantage.
On that note, what usually determines whether you're scoring 30s like you did tonight versus a 20-point-plus game?
On there for me. That's it. Obviously, once you get a couple bags, you start feeling good. But, also guys being aggressive kind of just opening up, the floor for me. So, obviously you want to go out and score big every night, but, no matter what the score, all I care about the win. So it could be 20, it could be 30, 40, 0. Zero, I'll probably get cursed out, but most importantly, we just got to go out and get wins.
I think there was a play a couple years ago when Dennis was here the first time where he came out of nowhere diving for a loose ball. I don't know if you remember, and it was
Denver.
It was a real
Denver.
spark play. The one that he had in the second half tonight, where I think he broke up the fast break twice, and then ended up drawing a foul and kind of Yeah.
He plays with such a good passion. He's energetic. That's how he plays, scrappy. And he saves fast break, comes back down, draw a foul like you said. So kind of another spark. Got the crowd into it. But that's Dennis. That's how he plays.
You've seen him with D'Lo out, like the load that he's had to carry. What I guess could you explain just like the amount of energy he's giving out there and just what he's pouring into these games?
He's leaving it all on the floor, and everyone is. I mean, the position that we're in, you got to be able to leave it all on the floor, give 110%, and he's giving like 150. He's leaving it all on the floor, laying everything out on the line for us to get a win. So, and it's contagious. Guys start doing it. We just need him to continue to be him.
Just because you brought his name up first before we got a chance. Pat Beverly had some comments the other day about how the communication went on the defensive end here, saying it was basically, I'm paraphrasing, too many cooks in the kitchen, basically was his messaging.
Oh, okay.
How do you look back at the Pat Beverly teammate experience?
It was great. Pat is Pat. If you don't know Pat, then you don't know Pat. I think he's I expect nothing less from anything that Pat Bev said. I've known him outside of basketball. Obviously we're both from the same city, but that's what he wants. He has no filter. He's going to say how he feels. We don't look too deep into it. But I love saying this. It's funny to me. I don't know. Like I said, I know him though, so it's Pat being Pat.
You guys are still in the mix. What do you think of when he was saying he wants to end your guys' playoff push?
That's fine. I mean, he come try. A lot of people have tried. We'll see Sunday. We got Sunday and Wednesday. We got one here.
37 points, 15 rebounds, driven from the start all the way to the finish. What would you see out there from him tonight?
Like you said, from the get-go, he was, being ultra aggressive, and that's what we wanted from him. Every game, we want him to do that because talent-wise, he's second to none. But great performance.
And Lonnie didn't play the last 3 games. Gets plugged in tonight, 20 points. Gotta like that effort.
Oh no, that's super impressive. It's not easy to do. For him to stay locked in and stay prepared. Pay attention to details. Like you said, not playing the last 3 is super impressive. So shout out to him for that performance. Without him, we probably don't win that game.
You guys are back to 500. It's not what you want to be. It's not what this franchise celebrates, but it's been over 400 days since that last happened.
Yeah, I mean, what was it last year? Probably like 20 and 20, 25 and 25. But like you said, that's not really where we want to be. But it is the reality of what we're in. So we take it game by game. Hopefully we can build on this and moving forward.
Austin, I remember you saying, I think when you guys were 2-8 and 2-10, I feel like the team is better than this. I feel like we're just kind of grinding uphill.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Sorry.
Lee Beasley providing some commentary.
Reflect what I think we can accomplish, and I know the roster's changed, but what do you think has been the biggest change since that grinding start? And what mentality does this team have now that they couldn't have had back then?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the first of the year, it was still a really new team to each other. So, when we were, I think, 2-10 at one point, we were trying to grind out wins and figure out how to close games and stuff like that. But we just grinded through all that. Obviously, like you said, the roster's different. I feel like we kind of filled voids that we had before that. So, the mentality is go out and win every game. We feel like we have the guys in the locker room, the potential, the ability to go win every game. So that's really the mindset.
But it seemed like you were real focused defensively as well. How have you maintained that level, throughout these last couple of weeks when sometimes you've been called upon, sometimes you've been out of the rotation? What's the mindset been like for you?
Just being even keel. I really been going with the words divine timing. Understanding that, the work's not done. God has my back, and understanding that whether it's now or later, it's all gonna come back in the right time. And so, every day I just been in the gym, being positive, understanding what we're doing, what we're trying to accomplish, and just staying ready. I have great people like Coach Gent, Chris Gent, that I talk to, almost every other day, even when I have my ups and downs. And my teammates have made, just me not being able to play much easier. I love these guys, and I'm happy to be playing with them. So just taking it day to day. That's all I can do, and control the controllables.
Lonnie, after the game, we all saw AD talking with you. Can you share what he said with you, and what did that mean to you that moment to have that conversation with him?
Just, being professional, staying ready, and locking in. Today was a big game as far as, being par 500. So, he gave me my flowers for, being ready and understanding that, it's not easy, and that's something that I'm going to take to the heart. I would say that these last few weeks have been up and down. I had my times where I haven't really been myself, where I've been down. So I'm very blessed and honored to be given the opportunity and play to the best of my capability.
Well, a lot of you mentioned it was a big moment for the team, finally getting a chance to get to 500. D'Lo's out against a team that's the same record as you coming into it, and you get an opportunity, and you play aggressive but not outside of the team structure. What allowed you to have that kind of control of your game and your approach?
Just growth. Watching film day in and day out, seeing what AR is doing, Malik is doing, D'Lo's doing. Watching other guards, seeing what's beneficial on the court for the team and doing what's best for the team. And most importantly, just keeping the confidence. That's something that I've been kept in and honing in on, is just